name is Dr. Grace Milburn, and I am the Business Development Manager for the Future Farm here at Harper Adams University. Probably the coolest thing about my job role is actually being able to take ideas and technology from industry and being able to implement it into a real-world scenario. At school I was always interested in biology and chemistry, but I went on to do a degree in biology, and I actually hated studying plants when I started my biology degree, and actually came through and did a master's degree on crop protection and agronomy. So my degree at university actually changed my whole mindset towards what career I wanted to go into. Everything is STEM about my job role. Having that background in science actually allows me to apply that knowledge to a whole range of different scenarios on a daily basis, evaluate different situations, evaluate problems, find solutions, and be able to implement those. So everything I do relates back to my science background and the knowledge that I've picked up along the way. Probably the coolest thing I've been involved in here at Harper Adams is the formation of the Future Farm. So 2 years ago we formed the Future Farm that actually looked to develop and solidify the farming practices here at Harper. So the whole idea was that we pulled everyone together that worked across the farm in different manners, be it in research or in actually the commercial side, and actually pull them all into the same team with the same strategic aims. That gave us much more power to actually make changes and influence the industry. So part of that, we're looking at things like carbon calculations, we're looking at welfare issues with the animals, and actually drawing both the academic and the research knowledge and putting that into real life practice. So the potential of that is actually huge. It stems far beyond what we do here at Harper. It could go worldwide and influence the whole industry. So that's a very exciting thing. The most unexpected part of my my science career to date is actually my PhD. So I never really set out to do a PhD, and I definitely never set out to do a PhD on poo. So my PhD actually looked at the effect of biosolids, so human poo, on soil biology and chemistry. And how that is a way of utilising a waste resource for something useful, and the environmental impact and benefits that that might have. So yeah, I've definitely never thought I'd end up studying poo for nearly 6 years. Probably the most useful is actually, it's actually a skill that I've learned through my career. So the ability to actually solve problems and think on my feet, being able to analyse a situation and find a solution. So it's one of those skills that can be applied to everyday life as well as my career. So things like learning how to set up an irrigation system for a crop of wheat, for example. I can now do plumbing. I can now do a whole bunch of things that I never thought I'd be able to do because of my career background. Probably the most exciting part of my career is actually finding explanations to things and understanding the world a little bit more. So it's probably more generic than what a lot of people have or do, but actually being able to explain why things happen is always a very exciting part of our lives. Being able to explain why plants look sick and being able to rectify that and solve that is a hugely satisfying part of our job. Being able to improve the welfare of cows, of pigs, of sheep, all the different livestock that we have here at Harper is really quite exciting, and being able to be part of that is hugely satisfying in terms of our purpose and what we actually do.